Hey everyone, Brian from Bearable Traders here. Happy Thanksgiving to all our US friends and BBT members. Hope you're all having a good holiday today, enjoying time maybe with family and friends, and possibly hopping online there doing some shopping either today or tomorrow. So, like I said, hope everyone's having a good day and taking advantage of this day off. So, So let's do a quick market recap midweek. Usually do this Wednesday nights, but the market's closed today, obviously, so no hurry to do this. So let's just take a look at what we got here. We did have some news that came up, I guess, after the market closed Wednesday. President signed into law the bill regarding Hong Kong, and the Chinese aren't happy about it, obviously. So I don't know if there's going to be any repercussions on that. I think there was a little bit of consternation about whether that might affect the trade deal or the trade negotiations, and we'll see where it goes. But the markets aren't looking all that negative on it. I think the futures are down a little bit right now, but no, not like a 500 point drop on the Dow or anything like that. So we'll use any weakness in the morning, which I'm sure there will be. There'll probably be a bit of a sell-off in the morning, is what I'm guessing, and then there'll be a bottoming action, and that's where you can jump in if you're looking at some specific swing trades, or if you just want to do a day trade on the SPY. But I think good chance we'll get a pullback, and that will be another buying opportunity. The old Annie Lennox market. Here comes the SPY again. So anyway, let's take a look at what we've got going on. Market internals still look pretty solid. Lots of stocks above the 200, the 50 new highs, lots of new highs compared to new lows, lots of advancing compared to declining. It's all looking pretty positive. And the market's economies seem to be doing, fairly well. There does seem to be a little bit of slowing in the economic numbers in the U.S., but Europe and so other countries seem to be picking up a little bit. Let's just take a look at the groups. We know healthcare has done well, been doing well, and you can see here services, consumer goods, healthcare were all good on Wednesday. 1 week performance, we've got healthcare and services still strong. Financials with the interest rates kind of looking like they may turn down again a little bit here. Healthcare on the 1 month performance is the talk of the sector that seems to be in vogue right now. So, and of course, we've had some of the biotech activity. We've had this sort of mini mania going on with the biotech stocks. If you've read my book, How to Swing Trade, you'll talk. I talk. One of my strategies is looking for mania trades in a sector, and healthcare is sort of to me, it looks like kind of a mini mania right now. So let's take a look at the indexes. The transports kind of did a pause day on Wednesday after a couple nice days up after breaking what looked like this trending line down. So you can imagine a line down here. We broke that downtrend and this extended flag, and now we're looking like we might go higher with the market. Transport's always good to see going higher when you want the market to go higher. Volume was pretty light on Wednesday, which isn't a surprise because Wednesday, of course, the day leading up to today, holiday, yay. Um, yeah, yields just seem to be stuck in this range, and that's kind of what I've been saying. I don't know that I think they're going to kind of stick around this 1.75 level unless there's something really breaks one way or another. But yeah, 10-year doesn't look like, kind of looks stuck in this area here for the time being. Dow again broke out on Wednesday, new high, new all-time high, RSI above 70. Seemed to be a little bit tired here. Again, volume was light on Wednesday, not surprising. And Friday is going to be a short day, so volume will be really light. So um, just be aware of that. IWM, I flagged my video on the weekend. Does seem to want to be pushing higher here, and let's just take a look at the weekly just to give you a sign here. I was saying watch out for this breakout. TNA is a one way to trade it, and I did take some TNA in account. I didn't post that, but I did flag it numerous times, and I mentioned it in my recap when I sent the email out on Sunday night that you could watch for TNA to really start to take off here, and it looks like we may have some resistance, and of course, I may get a pullback on Friday. I'm guessing we will. But watch for a pullback, maybe for an opportunity to jump in, because we could be heading back up to this sort of 167.50 level, and then 170 could be in the cards. Q's breaking out to all-time highs on Wednesday. Again, looking strong. Same with the SPY. Same story, same story. Dollar seems to be kind of flirting with breaking out here. And the VIX, of course, VIX was up a little bit on the day, even though we were hitting all-time highs here, which is interesting. So we'll see if it's making a little bit of bottoming action here. But I don't see a big run in the SPY or the VIX unless we really see the markets roll over, which I do not see that, unless there's some catastrophe. Let's take a look at what we got on actives right now for stocks. Got into Baidu around just sort of 117.50 on this breakout here. Took some off around 120. We're doing a little bit of a pullback here. My stop's up around 118 for the remainder, so it's still looking pretty solid. Got a decent couple percent out of that so far. Nugget, I'm not in right now. I bailed on that. It just seems to be, I don't know. I can't tell where Nugget's going right now. It just seems to be kind of stuck here. Yeah, RSI is not really doing anything. Looks like it might be rolling over a little bit. It's sort of holding this moving average here, this 200-day moving average on Nugget. Held it here. Kind of looked like it was going to break down here, but kind of held, popped back up again. So I don't know. I'm just going to step aside here until we see some kind of definitive move. MO I got involved in, I can't remember, but on this pullback way back here. So this has been a nice little run. It's a sort of a longer term trade. OPGN, I really, I don't usually trade these. I'm not going to call this a penny stock because it's over $1, but I don't usually trade, stocks that are under $3 or $4, $5. But I like the way this set up. It looked like it was going to, breaking out here. We've done a bit of a flag. Now we're going to try to attempt to go higher. Haven't got I've only keeping my stock pretty tight on this 113. Close below 113, 110-ish. We'll probably get out, but I'm hoping we can get back up to kind of this one. There's going to be some significant resistance around 160 from this level here. So I'm hoping we can get a nice pop on this. It'll give us a nice percentage move for sure. So holding on to that one. Square's been beautiful. Got involved here. I think it was around 164-ish. And just been continually riding that up on this. This was obviously a level of prior resistance. Tested it numerous times. And then we just looked like we were making higher low here, higher low, higher low. So, moving average was turning up. Everything said, buy me. RSI was kind of double bottoming here. Everything said buy me, so jumped in and been taking a bit off as we've been going up here, and I'm still holding some for this gap fill, which is we came pretty close on Wednesday to this gap fill. But yeah, so there's going to be some significant resistance here because of this, I think because of this level, because of this gap fill here. So I expect some resistance, but we did make it through the 200, and that's where I took some more off here when we got up to the 200-day. So pretty nice trade on that one. T, I've scaled out of most of my T, but I'm still holding some. I'm still in the green because I've got involved back here, but I don't know, it doesn't, it's got dividend stock, so I'm happy with that. So that's about it. That's about all I'm going to cover. Maybe I'll do some ETFs real quickly if you want to stick with me here. Materials seems to be warming up again, looking like they're going to go to their highs. The energy stocks, people are talking about, how energy could be the play. catch-up play for the end of the year. I haven't seen any evidence that this is um, a catch-up play yet. It's going to have to break this. It tried to break out of this trend, this downtrend here. If you draw a trend line, let's draw a trend line here. So it did try to break out here, and you could have gotten long it, but then now we've done this pullback right back to the 50. 50 still heading lower, 200 still heading lower. We're sitting right at the 50 on the RSI. I don't see any big move in this in the next week or so, but something to keep an eye on. A lot of people are looking at this as possible long trade. Financials still cranking higher after they've had this big run from October, and they still look to be heading higher with the spreads improving between the short and the long-term bonds. Technology still looking good, obviously, with the Qs. Consumer staples seems to be kind of breaking out here, but it wasn't a very convincing move here and the volume was light, obviously, on Wednesday. Have to keep an eye on that to see if staples can continue to move higher. Let's just see what the weekly looks like if we take a longer step back. Yeah, see, it's been really breaking out, but yeah, interesting though. Let's go down to the utilities. Probably utilities is chugging in this range. Nothing to see there at this point. And you can see here, this is the XLV. This is again, the financials and the healthcare stocks have really done well since early October breakout. And the consumer discretionary. I'm not sure. This looks I think this might be getting toppy to me. We had a little bit of a drop in consumer confidence, the latest report. So maybe some of the discretionaries may start to take a bit of a hit here. It's definitely up into an area of resistance. So yeah. All right. Well, that's it. And here's my book on Amazon. Again, How to Swing Trade. If you have a chance, you can check it out if you hadn't already. Got a number of reviews already, and I think a lot of people are happy with it. But that's it. So hope you enjoy the rest of your Thanksgiving. If you're going to join us in the room on Friday, it's going to be probably a bit of a quiet day. I don't know if there won't be much news flow. We may find something to trade, we may not. Usually we do, but we'll see what happens when we do our pre-market show if you're going to join us. So again, guys, have a great Thanksgiving, what's left of it. And happy shopping. We'll see you in the room tomorrow if you're going to join us. Bye for now.